Alte Daily.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's up? It's Fresh L. Rappers. So we're definitely gonna be discussing a lot of music, mostly rappers, old stuff, new stuff, classics, new gen, all sorts of genres.
Nigerian,
Exactly.
overseas, or just different types of rap.
Exactly.
What we enjoy, what we don't like,
Yeah,
all the other stuff.
exactly. So to begin with, I'm just gonna ask you to just name your top 5.
On the spot.
Yeah.
I can do
Your
it.
top 5. I need your top 5 right now, bro.
Alright.
I lied, by the way.
I lied.
Yeah.
Okay. That's even harder. Alright. Hove, obviously. You know, I have
Okay.
to start with Hove.
Okay.
Hove. I lied. Hove. Nas.
Okay.
Not to be cliche.
Okay.
Weezy.
Okay.
Weezy has to be there. Last two. Even though I don't think he has a classic album,
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah.
Just out of what he's done, I think he has to be there. And then Kendrick.
Okay.
What about you?
So Hove, Nas, Weezy, Drake, Kendrick.
And people who know me, I know I love Cole, but I just can't put Cole. So far,
Yeah. Okay. I think my top 5 would definitely be Hove. There's no order for me. Hove, Jadakiss, Pusha T,
Wow. Push.
Fabulous. Nas.
So where do you put, what do you call it? Commercial success? Because I'll be the reason why I won't put Jada and that or Pusha in it.
Yeah. For me, it's about moments, right? So they've had a lot of mad moments
Yeah,
on
fair.
classic songs and albums.
Mhm.
Do you understand? So even if they weren't do you understand what I'm saying? Even just as far as like Jenny from the Block, for example. I remember what that Jadakiss verse did.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So stuff like that for me, I definitely look at that. I look at relevance today.
I mean, that verse is...
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like Kendrick them haven't even gone to that level. Even though I feel Kendrick's an amazing rapper, lyricist, everything, but for me the only Kendrick album, Good Kid, Mad City, and
Mhm.
Damn are the only 2 albums that I really feel like.
Mhm.
But obviously, Pusha T, all his albums. But obviously, I'm biased. I can't lie.
Pusha is my favorite rapper.
Yeah, Pusha is too well. So
That's the thing. I just think you have to put people who have like transcended hip hop and like mainstream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna go top 5. So
of course,
you go those guys, right? And then so you have Hove, you have Nas, you have Drake, Pusha.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Lyrically, I'll
Okay.
put Pusha there. Funny enough, none of us said Kanye West, which I think is interesting considering I don't even rate Kanye anymore because
when you're talking about that top 5 rappers,
if you
it's
don't
hard
write,
to.
I think if you don't write, and we know Kanye
Drake
was
showing
around.
there.
Hey.
I think Quentin might be my top 5. Nah, but I can't put Drake there. I'm sorry.
Fair.
We've
What
never
he's done,
heard, guy. Imagine hearing a reference to a featured verse. Think about
Fair.
it. Like we heard the same flow, same lyrics. That's madness.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We're not like 15.
Fair.
But yeah, I can't put Drake in my top 20. Bro. Drake's an amazing artist.
We didn't say anybody from the South, did we?
We didn't. Actually, you said Wayne, but
Okay, wait.
Wayne's definitely my top 10, hands down.
3 stacks? Don't put 3
Nah,
stacks there.
I think he's overrated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he's overrated.
Why? That international players anthems was that.
Yeah, he definitely has mad verses, but it's like, I don't know. I just couldn't understand him.
Fair.
Like, and I feel like even as I was older, I couldn't even bother to go back to actually digest him properly.
So would you prefer Big Boy over Outkast?
People were definitely clearer and more.
Okay, yeah.
Big Stack was a bit too. I think he was way ahead.
The MI interview where I think he said Lil Baby was in his top 5. I thought that, like, I didn't even expect
Okay,
my
let's
to even
take
talk
that,
about
yeah.
Lil Baby as well, right? So it's dope, man. I think maybe it's us, maybe because for us, we're raised off like, I think we're the last generation of East Coast rap, off the Dipset, off the G, off all that type of stuff. And
Yeah.
then the people after that, one, they don't even really care about like where you're from as much as we do, probably. So there's that, and then there's just also what you gravitate to. Like, man, nobody can talk to me about when Jadakiss, the Jadakiss really Seagull beef, all that type of stuff. Like, it affects how you even see hip hop, what type of hip hop you like.
I think also like just lifestyle in general for me like plays a huge part. I'm just like dressing. You know what I'm saying? Like do you understand? Fresh sneakers, Tim's type of vibe. But I don't know, the South like slang, everything. To be honest, even the kind of things they speak about, like it's more about like, especially because obviously, Future them are probably like the first guys from the South. I feel that we could have. Whew.
So the thing is, I have the top 5 of my favorite 5. Jeezy is in my favorite 5, but he's not in my top 5.
I kind of like in real time. I wasn't listening to Jeezy when like those classic albums dropped. Then I wasn't listening to Jeezy. I wasn't listening to T.I. some singles. But I wasn't digesting their albums. Do you understand? It was later on, and I went back. You know, that's the thing as well. Like the East Coast guys were just dominating, man, at that time. Like
when you go back to listen to that old school hip hop album, you listen to Jeezy, can you ever really soak up that juice? You know what I mean? At that time, in terms of appreciating life. For example,
I don't think so.
Macy.
yeah,
Of course, we can like him like that, but yeah,
of course.
But imagine being in that moment when it came out. Like someone going back to listen to
Of course not. Yeah.
Really understand it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I think even for us now, right? I think like I would say all of us were from like blog era rap, right? And if you're from that era, you remember Good Fridays.
Of course.
Remember when Good Fridays came, everybody was waiting and the tweet to come out.
100%.
And then you hear the songs now, but like it doesn't hit the way you would remember. But you remember like all that type of thing. So I think it's the same thing for guys who came out in. I think that's what they would call it the golden era, right? Because like you're outside, you hear from DMX, you hear you hear Busta Rhymes, you hear all these guys, and you remember when you were the first time you heard those guys. Like if you're listening to it later on, it's just okay, this guy's a really good rapper, and I get what he's saying, but it's different when like you're living it. When everybody outside was wearing G Unit, like I remember in grade,
Of course.
when everybody had G Unit sneakers, all that type of stuff. Because like you said, it's culture, right?
Yeah.
So the culture of just even everybody trying to dress like 50, everybody trying to rap like 50. Like
My cousin had a G-Unit chain.
Bro.
Literally.
Like on the pouch.
Bro,
Like
literally.
I remember Grinch party. Like my mom got me G-Unit sneakers. I wish I rocked that before that
Of
Grinch
course.
party. I said, man. So like it's hard to.
Yep.
You can't put that in a bottle and say you have to understand to listen to this. Like
For
even
sure.
Countdown the Snowman, those t-shirts.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's part of everything that comes with hip hop and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, should we get into today's topic?
Yeah,
Why not?
let's go.
Can we do a shot?
Yeah, man, I know. Fresh had a heavy night, guys, so he's struggling, but you know, I think we'll do it for the first episode.
Firstly, I hate Nigerian cyphers. In fact, I can't stand English speaking Nigerian rap. Because the accent, the pronunciation, the diction is just always poor. You know, like for example, someone like Loose Cannon, who I think is pretty, he has pretty good lines. But I feel like if he was more Igbo, like it would work better for him than trying this American accent that's just not it. But then again, maybe we're just too privileged from our own side that we know what it should sound like. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, like the South Africans, they sound too American. Do you know what I mean? So now, once again, Nigerian cyphers to me are always horrible. But this cypher, I felt should be the moment, because I really rate Nigerian rappers and I love Ladipoe. Honestly, everyone knows I love Fresh. So I think Fresh and Ladipoe are literally top 2 nights for your generation. But I felt like this was the moment that Poe should be taking, like, we should see him dragging with M. But how is it that M is still the guy? Now I'm gonna listen to it, and you guys can let me know. But I think M was first. I think maybe Poe was second. Between Vector and YC, I think it just depends on if you're a fan. They did have good lines. Let's try and give first, second, third, and fourth. So Fresh, when you're ready.
I'm not talkative guy. I don't want the LIRS targeting I. Negative and cold, but still I'm a positive guy. But it's like traders are smoking, everything in the market is high. My leg keep it with big blood, somehow your pocket did dry, but you look for it. So I'm not for June, I'm born for July. You think that shit is sarcasm, right? I look me from your ceiling tiles to your carpet design. Anyway, back to the point, back at the start of the rhyme. On top of the corporate ladder, that shit is harder to climb.
Yeah, MI killed everybody, obviously. You know, MI is definitely a lot more lyrical, and you can tell he's actually rapping from a place of like experience, and that also helps. That's like a natural advantage if you've been doing it longer and you're like bossier and like all the type of stuff. Like lines just hit different. Once niggas start talking about bullshit, it's a different level. Like nobody can son him. You know.
To 3 points, right? I think would have been dope if like this was like Ladipoe's moment, just like MI is the game, but like this is me coming in like okay, started like us when Weezy came in and just did that right.
Yeah.
So I agree. I think MI first, Poe second, YC third, Vector fourth. But yeah, like you said, man, that cypher thing. I mean, it's really personally. I don't even know if I like ciphers anymore. Like I remember when BET cypher was a thing. I remember when the NSC ciphers were a thing. I just feel like now, I think before, maybe because I didn't know as much, I thought they were actually freestyles. And then when I know that okay, it's written and it's rehearsed, it just takes away from it for me. So yeah, it was good. I think MI is MI. MI been MI for like how many years now? Well, if you want to go lyrical, like MI will give you lyrical, all that type of stuff. So yeah, man.
So is it safe to say that MI is still the best rapper in the country? If Ladipoe, who is our hot prospect, can't score an
it's gonna be very hard for Poe to out-rap MI, bro. Like
why?
I think they're having different lanes. I feel like Poe is more like Poe is always trying to tell a story and a message.
And M is not.
Nah, I feel like Poe is not a punchline rapper.
I chuckled to myself when I put a dope verse and I put the line together and it's a double entendre. I'm like, yeah, that was nice. That's cool. Do you know what I'm saying? I write these things for myself and I enjoy diction.
Poe is actually not a punchline rapper. He has bars, but when I think about Poe, I think of a guy that does good verses and he thinks about stuff and he tries to just paint a picture. Whatever the song may be, he's more of like a songwriter that raps well. That's how I see Poe. I don't even see Poe as a cypher guy. I swear, that's me. Yeah, I swear. I think YC and MI are more on that, and Black Bones are more battle. I don't see Poe on the battle field.
You know why?
Why?
You know, in Insta, what I realized when I said I went back to the album.
Yeah.
A lot of Poe's lines that I love are always on these Insta freestyles.
Okay.
So in this day, if you're an Insta freestyler whereby we put the camera on and spray 16, and I'm like, this guy's so fire.
Yeah, but those 16s are usually like actual songs on EPs or albums or whatever that we don't know yet. Just think about that as well. Because on Poe's first album, he has a song called like Win Win or something like that. And I'll play it for you guys. Like he has so many mad lines. Like Poe is an amazing rapper.
So that's the thing, because on his intro for like his new EP, right, he has like a lot of witty like.
Of course, now, yeah.
Like that's what I like about Poe. It's just like he can tell stories. He's introvert.
I think that's a strong point. Yeah, exactly.
The guy will give you like witty punchlines.
He will.
The COVID one. There was one COVID on double entendre. I had in like the thing. I was like, no, this is mad.
Imagination is huge in my verses. Daydreaming, huge in my verses. Eventually, what now started to happen was I would hear a beat, freestyle a whole bunch, and start to pick pieces that I liked. So that I didn't switch from one to another. I just added. So that's one level of straight writing. Next, freestyle writing. Next, third one is just daydreaming the actual, this song is about this. Daydreaming the characters. And then writing from that character's perspective.
Yeah, something like that. I remember, yeah.
At this stage, M has been, what indicated? Rappers should hear their life because there's no reason why M should be hopping on a freestyle with Vector, YC, Poe. And not that he won the race, landslide.
Of course.
Let's not forget, there's some old verses that we heard recently were like, it's cool that people try to gas up. Like the one he did for Khaled. The one with Khaled and that's like, cool track, but let's not act like it was out of this world.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? If Kendrick was in that song that Khaled did with him and with Over now, I kind of feel like they would say like how. Do you know what I mean? Like Kendrick moved to Jay, but like how doing Monster Time.
But the flip side is, do you think if Kendrick was on that track, Jay will come in different type of because it's over now, so it's chill.
Well, you wait?
Even Kill My Vibe remix, Kendrick has to come again after Who. Do you understand? Like, yeah, Hope is Hope. Emma is Emma. Honestly, yeah. Emma is Emma.
Emma
You can't out-rap Emma.
So if Emma is Hope to Lashidi, what is Nato?
I don't think Nito has a place as far as.
Is it LL project?
No.
Nah.
Because Nato has Hope.
I haven't compared.
I don't know.
Of course, yeah,
he does.
He definitely does. More than MI for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. Emma is mad lyrical. Forget it.
Can you not rap it, man?
Can you? How come you're on that?
I think so. I don't like the piece. I don't like cyphers, bro. I swear. He knows that. I actually hate cyphers. I feel like if you put Emma and I in the studio and give us one beat, he's not gonna out-rap me.
You don't think?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You're hearing that first. You're hearing that
For
first.
sure, I think so. I definitely think so.
Gotta back yourself.
I definitely think so, man. I can't lie.
You know that?
But Emma is top tier, man. Emma is top tier. Emma is top tier.
I was thinking about it yesterday. I remember like when Safe came out, and just hearing it for the first time. I remember clearly I was driving home from school.
Yeah.
96.9 were doing that their thing, and that their top 10 Nigerian tracks, and that was the first time it came. I think it was when they put this out. And I remember just being in the car, just like, this guy, like all of the bars was back, man. So yeah, Emma has been doing that for what is that, like 12 years
definitely,
now?
Yeah, definitely.
That consistency is crazy, I think. And it shows, like you said, my experience shows.
Yeah, experience always shows, always. And the reason why I feel like I'm even better than a lot of people is because I've also been rapping for a long time. Yeah. And I'm obviously like educated and all that. That also plays a huge part now. Do you understand? It means how the type of lines that will make niggas be like, what the hell is the guy just saying, you know? Yeah.
Question though.
Yeah.
When you're rapping, do you feel like you have to? Because I think Ladipoe and I guess STC do it to an extent. So like, you have to kind of, I guess you have to make it relatable. So you use like Nigerian type of reference.
I was gonna say that Poe is like so.
Oh yeah, he's really good at
that. My god, Poe is the best at that. Poe literally like name drops a lot of Nigerian things, like always from time. Poe is really good at that. SEC too, yeah.
But what is my own artistry? How do I express myself and what do I want to talk about? It took me a while. Once I figured that out, I was like, okay, cool. Now nobody can tell me.
So you started doing that recently, actually.
Consciously have to like
yeah, definitely.
Fair.
Is there a rap community?
I think there's definitely a rap community, but it's underground. I feel like black ones can speak more to that. You know, I feel like people that did a lot of battles, people that go to radios and freestyle, like I feel like there's definitely a rap community. You know, there are some OAPs that definitely champion certain rappers even on Twitter and stuff like that. And they do shows for them and all that, yeah. But I think once people have gone mainstream or have like successful hits or whatever, like those type of rappers don't really, But I do think people like rap in Lagos, so bro. They love rap in Lagos, man.
Yeah, I mean,
they love rap in Lagos, man.
I think people do love rap. I don't know if there's enough demand to like, so like they can love one or two. I don't know if there's enough demand to sustain like a quote-unquote industry of rap.
Of course not, but like what it is that people appreciate rappers, I want to support rappers, but not hip hop.
There's hip hop, there's rap. To me, in our country, they are different. They are not synonyms for one another here. Hip hop, genre, lifestyle, culture. Rap, verb, something you do, form of expression. Do you know what I mean? And you can rap on different sounds. To restrict yourself to one genre, one sound, if you know you have more, is a disservice to yourself and to your fan base.
You know what I'm saying? Olamide is a rapper. Who is a rapper? Pino is a rapper. These guys can get endorsement shows anyhow. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think it's more about that, man. Obviously, Abuja hip hop is way bigger now. Look at Psycho YP, of course. You know, Psycho YP is an amazing rapper. You know, if it was in Lagos, maybe a different ballgame.
So is there like, I mean, I didn't even know that. So it's like
there's a bigger community in Abuja.
Bigger community, like, wow, that's
yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
Speaking of Poe's album, going back to his first album, which I really like. I like the homicide that him and Gold.
That was like track 3. I remember that was sick. Homicide was fire.
I love the intro. Some random days I just be singing.
Bro, that track.
I love that voice note, but listening to it because that time, you know, right before I came back to Vegas, I was saying, so asking myself, this is really a great rap project. Ghost cannot rap with Fresh.
I need to hear.
You can't. What I'm saying is, this is the start of making sure that people understand what this rap thing is. We let too many things slide, and people are afraid to talk, bro.
I know.
We let too many things. Rapper.
Free smoke, everyone to know me. Niggas in my beat, niggas ain't see what I see, all take out with God, Jesus Christ the Lord, you know your moves, Johnny know your soul, we know your moves, I can say ball,
also heard my verse.
And you heard the Fresh's verse first.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who else can
You
rap?
can't
That
play
was
with my boy in pocket.
Yeah.
So when you talk, this guy asked me during the thing, this
I
guy
was
said,
like,
who's
who is
that?
Nah, you saw my face when it came
Yeah.
on.
I was like, this guy was
Yeah.
losing it. That's what the chick said in the car. So it's like, this is what we have to, because the more we keep doing this, the more we're gonna be the, because we've been quiet for too long, bro. We've been quiet. Ghost is better than DJ Vader. And bro, I mean, I've listened to all the SEC Clone Wars or whatever, but the SEC that I've listened to enough.
Yeah.
Ghost is not in any top anything.
You don't think?
Ghost.
I thought.
I'm not saying we don't fuck tone, you know. I love, like I said, what was the record I said I love on Ladipoe's project?
Double homicide.
Well, you think Ghost can rap with Fresh? You think Ghost can rap with Poe? You think Ghost can rap with M?
I think you can rap with Fresh. You can rap with
What?
I think you can rap with Fresh.
What?
I think you can rap with Fresh, honestly.
You think, so if Ghost and Fresh were on the track and they were rapping, you think some people go, bro, man, Ghost, man, I've got you on that one? Impossible.
It depends on the track, but I think you could. I think you could.
I think there's only one clear winner. Because one is fit and one is physically fit and hungry like fit.
Nah, because even in SDC,
Whoa.
don't kill me.
Come on.
Don't kill me.
Come on.
Don't get me wrong.
This is why this podcast is here.
Don't
It's created, so we can say things as they are.
Don't kill me. I don't think
Whoa.
Ghost will watch Fresh. I don't think it's going to be a clap, but I think like it will be.
This boy can rap with Fresh. You have to be right. Everybody can rap with Chapman. But I'm saying that they will record 5 tracks here, and you're telling me that on one track, this is Fresh that whooped a whole 11-track album. He killed it. You think on the SDC project, mention 2 tracks that Ghost has killed.
My memory is bad.
No, it's bad.
My memory is bad. My memory is bad.
No, Ladipoe's problem with projects from 5 years ago.
my memory is bad, but no, honestly, I think you could. I think if you put 5 tracks and then Fresh and Ghost go on it, I can't say who's going to win.
Okay.
I can't say who's
I'm
going
out
to
to
win.
DM Ghost to do a 5-track EP together.
Amen.
Joint EP. Let's just do it for the game.
And then I'll prove it
No,
right.
but yeah,
Let's
man.
play on this.
Nah, I definitely want to run with the OGs, you know, and see how the knees work. I just want to see how, you know, I think we need more stuff like that though.
Yeah, 100%.
We need more, you know, YP, MI, Fresh, Ghost, whatever, pull this one. Like, why not? And I feel like those guys, I don't know why they don't reach out to me for features, man. Just in general, maybe it's me that just start DMing people. But this year, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I need a song with YC, Vector. I need a song with everybody. All
You
the
don't have a
rappers.
song with YC?
Not one. We did one, but we never dropped it.
Okay, because I remember like you guys. Like,
When the studio one time, yeah, me and my budge never dropped it.
people are moving further towards like better projects, even
Yeah.
if it's an EP, a short something, just something much more cohesive rather than just throwing random tracks together and just
Of course. Of course.
So yeah, for me that's what it's more like.
That's
Nah, for me, the reason why I can't even like, I remember that album being the first like album by a rapper, right? That had people on it that I didn't know, and I always appreciate that.
Yeah.
So if not for Paul, I don't know from the terms.
I didn't realize Terms was the first.
Yeah,
song in the
Unfolding.
beginning,
Yeah.
Like, she starts
That
talking.
interlude.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like,
listening to this, I was
yeah.
like,
So for me, it's like that as well was a huge plus. The fact that for me, he showed a lot of versatility. Because I'm one of the first guys that there'll be some songs where he sounds like he's just talking. Do you understand what I'm saying? There are some where he's doing like a verse for like 12 bars and he'll just stop. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He was very, whatever, he's not as amazing as what we heard today, obviously, because I think he has improved a lot.
Yeah.
But that whole,
Has it improved or is it better production? Because I mean,
Has
obviously we know who you signed it, so
yeah, I think he has improved, man. Has improved a lot.
Has he improved more than his production? Because he's improved, he can improve and go from.
Yeah, but you know that album had sparks. That album had a lot of big producers as well on it. Yeah, it had a lot of big producers. So I'm not really gonna just say his production. Do you understand? But I guess now it's like his voice is just a lot more powerful. There's more confidence. You know, and there's more. When you're also like in a label situation, it's different. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
yeah, so that's what I meant in terms of production, like executive production.
of course,
so,
now, yeah, definitely.
more better version. Like,
Exactly.
obviously you can get. I mean, to be fair, I guess you have Rema Fireboy on your thing. That's
Of course,
dope, right?
no.
I mean, you still have things. Fumbi's, I really like Fumbi's thing.
Of
as
course
well,
now, but when you hear even before this EP,
Mhm.
when you hear a song like Jai, for example, that's when you know that this guy's not going back.
that one too.
Do you understand what I'm saying? When you're hearing the song, even the song with Joe Boy, that I feel like it didn't get the shine. But there's a part of that song where I'm looking at this. That's one with Fireboy. Have you heard one with Joe Boy? Nah, I didn't play that. That with Joe Boy.
That one with
trust me.
Fireboy, you know that he's like it's a dope song, right? But then when you listen to it, he's talking about like being sad, right? And like being like, I remember being in the gym. I was just like, shit, this guy is actually talking about like his friends are going out and like fucking around, and then he was just chilling at home, like sad. I was like, fuck, man. But then it's a good vibe, so like
Of
you keep on.
course.
And I think that's really dope when rappers can do that, where like you can talk about introspective stuff and like people are still jamming to it. Because that's where I mean Future is the best at it.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
Measure it in Fahrenheit. Even if I see you in another life, baby, I'll go to war for you.
My point is that I really like the song, and it's crazy how Poe can drop like 3 songs, one with Fireboy in between. Some people act like this never came out. And this Joe Boy that's literally on Siki's song as one of the biggest songs in the world. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I don't think I've heard
Pushes,
this.
yeah. But just speaks on how huge he's getting or he is or whatever. Do you understand? But like
Regarding features, then,
who has crazy
I
features?
don't know, how, as a rapper like this fabulous band,
Yeah.
how long does this run? Because I like Jai, I even like him on Jai.
Yeah.
I even feel like Jai should have been his break.
Yeah.
You know how this music thing.
I thought his break would be the one with Tiwa. Yeah, because I remember being at 90s Baby, whatever, and he performed that, and I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If
But
he's
like-
performed, it's crazy. I mean, we can talk about this another time.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people who are 90s babies and then
Of course, now.
shout out to 90s babies, shout out to them.
Shout out to Idris, man. Next time I don't drop the ball. Shout out to Mac. But what was I gonna say?
Do you want that in this?
Yeah, I don't drop the ball, man. I feel like Idris could have held it longer, pause. You know what I'm saying? I feel
I
like-
don't know what happened. But
But-
I haven't heard an interview with
No, but everything was new to him. I feel like it was just new. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, even just being an artist yourself and putting that platform for other artists, that was super dope.
yeah, 100%.
The name, the branding, the color, like, it just really tried. I have to give him his props for sure. But man, I just wish that run for like 3-4 years.
Yeah,
You know?
there were so many, like when I think back, like there were so many things. So
Trust
many
me,
people talk
A
about
lot
90s
of-
babies.
Yeah,
and I just,
it was definitely an era, man. He was pioneering that, man. Shout out to Idris.
Pioneer. Speaking of Pioneer and albums, so when you guys made Pioneer, what was your mentality going into it? Like we're talking about how albums are really good albums.
Yeah.
But like your album was really good, like cohesive. It had jams. So what was the mindset going into that?
And this was after like Alte had come out, 1 or 2 songs, but we're not even thinking that we're doing an album. But I remember when we went to GMK's house, TZ and I think both was in there, I can't remember, but I know TZ was obviously. And then we recorded Necessary. Bro, that was when I knew that this was a game changer. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that was my first time also working with GMK in person and stuff like that. So once Odunsi laid style hook, I'm like, damn, this is like, he has to lead somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? And I see TZ come with that whole, yo, guy, you doing that? I was like, yeah, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like, bro, my whole mindset around that time was just, I need to deliver.
Fair.
Because if we miss this, we're out. We're out.
How many tracks didn't make the album? Because people talk about how many like.
I think about
So
5.
do you fight for
about
any
4, 5.
tracks?
I want
didn't make the
to Alte to make the album.
Mhm.
Don't get it twisted. The intro, TJ and I went crazy on it. And I wanted that was meant to be the intro to the album. It ended up being the Vivendi skit. We paid Adi for that beat, wasted it. Till today, I can't forgive these, man. But we had a lot of demos here and there, 1 or 2 verses, you understand? But as far as complete songs, maybe like 5.
Okay.
Yeah, but that album was crazy, man.
It was nice. It was really good.
I remember, if we're trying to be real, I remember just not liking songs like, no, only one song, Salty. I didn't like Salty.
Okay.
I didn't want to be on Salty. I'm like, I can't even, and that's back to that whole like new school beats vibe. I just couldn't get down with it, you know. But I understood what it could do. And obviously, once the San CTs them actually did their verse, I'm like, oh, this is actually, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. For sure, man. Even being in the studio with like Fields, like, there's so many stories, bro. Being in the studio with Fields and Olamide.
Yeah.
Imagine being in the studio with those 2 guys that have been in the game for like 10 years before you.
Just soaking
with
it.
hits. Just watching them work. I'm coming up with like Shama and Softly in the same session, bro.
That's it.
Like
How long did it take for like the entire process for you guys to just
maybe like 5 hours, man.
No, I mean for the album.
Oh, that one took a minute.
Okay.
Took a minute because we kept going back and forth from different songs, different producers. So many sessions, man. So many. You know, like the Trouble session was legendary.
Yeah, I remember seeing like snaps.
Meaties, Thames, Dio in the studio, Ade. You know what I'm saying? That was a legendary set. I almost cried. Because when Ade played the beats, Trouble, I was like, man, this is crazy.
Trouble was this.
And then when Thames actually went, she fished out the whole song. No, from like, do you understand? The whole,
like she just walked
the whole beats. Like we had to chop it up and find what the hook would be.
Fair.
Crazy. And then TZ's part, I remember him just having that verse in his head. It was meant to be a verse, but it just made it like a short, like 6-bar vibe. Obviously, Ade was like, "This is gonna be the best idea." And then, once I just type your trouble stuff, please give me some. You know what that is now.
What's that Joe Budden bar again?
Charlie Lee saying like that nigga Joe Budden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every day. Which one? Get out of the circle and find your shit.
Yeah, that one.
Bro, think about this.
I remember that one.
Think about every line. Yeah, that verse is crazy.
I remember that one. I was running and I remember thinking, oh, rah. I said, okay, Fresh is this.
So, imagine you're in a babe. This babe is trouble. You did math, right? Mm-hmm. So your troublesome, please give me some. When you take some out of troublesome, what you left with trouble? Mm-hmm. So you keep that trouble. Give me some. You understand?
Fair.
Don't be turned off when you see me on. What the fuck that means?
I didn't clock that.
People don't. I've never broken down this verse like this. So
I didn't clock that.
Don't be turned off when you see me on. People get turned off when they see you on. When you're actually blowing, you're doing your thing. Some girls are like, yeah, for everybody, you're getting turned off. But don't be turned off when you see me on. I'm adjusting, looking like I'm Diddy's son. Justin Combs. I'm adjusting. I was being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying?
I was being vulnerable.
Yeah, Fresh L smell like a million. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that million cologne took me through. Yeah, times in Marvin.
Because the niggas be thinking it's all about cash.
Niggas think of something about cash, man, but you can only write down when you have a milli cash in your account.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, when I wrote that, I had one in my account.
Existence.
I had one in my account when I wrote that. So it's like, do you understand what I'm saying? Bruh.
Break down the rest.
Nah, so what I say, get show me like a million. Let's get away, maybe Sancho Pay. Get out your circle and find your shape.
Yeah, I love you got that line.
No, I don't.
Bro.
I'm trying to put it on my
Bro, imagine getting out a shape to find out that shape. Where do you even start from?
I think it's that bar is so deep just because of what Lagos is. And
Of
like,
course,
Lagos
now.
is literally a circle.
Circle,
So like,
yeah.
literally applies. Like get out the circle, man.
and find your shape. You with the star, let's find our space.
Nah, that was
You're already with
really
the
dope.
star, but I'm saying let's find our space. Like, let's just find our space. Normal rappers are not thinking about this on a pop song.
Nah, that was
Do you understand what I'm saying? We fight, you block me. That's some real shit, man. Yeah, I go block like 20 times in my relationship.
What do you say? What is the person
It's just little things, man. Just little things. Friend just doesn't want to see you again. She doesn't want you to also see what she's up to. Just block you. You now have to be emailing. Block my number. I'm using private number. I'm using somebody's phone to call you. All that. Yeah, 4 of my emails were blocked.
Don't kill me.
4 emails blocked.
You were
Like
down
4
bad.
Instagram accounts. Yeah, I created new Instagram accounts.
You're
Just to
down
DM.
bad.
Bro, I was down bad, man. Thank God, dude. But yeah, man.
Your projection on that tape was probably the most finessed and mature you've been. I would say for me, for that album, because obviously we know what Budge does.
Yeah.
It wasn't even on Trouble.
Uh-huh.
I think personally I like T's on records like Trouble, on records like Selector. I love T's verse on Selector. I think they ran away with that.
Yeah.
Which obviously for those who don't know, Selector is a single from way before this album.
Yeah.
But when he's in that pocket, I feel like that's him being true to himself 1,000%.
That's so crazy. I don't know about
Mine
that.
is
That's tough.
either 103,000 international players
Mhm.
or whole D for first verse, maybe
Mm.
second.
Oh man. I just have dreams and nightmares. I swear to
Really?
God, man.
Intro?
Honestly, that intro, like Meek, That's it.
I know it's a legend of
bro.
course, classic,
I don't even
classic
understand.
song,
Like,
but yeah. 3, what's yours?
The lyric verse that I could just rap.
Favorite verse, just like you just randomly rap to yourself sometimes.
I swear, what kind of question is gang
The
magic?
thing is, because I literally just walk around and rap the evils or international players sometimes, so I know it's off top of
It
my
has to be Hove. Probably Lost Ones.
First verse.
First and second.
God damn.
Now that my work, my fan, I love she and we. It's me
And her, and what she prefers over me is work,
and that's where we
defer.
So I have to allow her, her time is in
She
work. When the earth is done, to be all you can be on this earth like the
Sir.
sun, so me, the sun, oh, my nephew died in the car I bought.
It's partly my fault. Please not that long.
Time to go back to school. Has to be a whole verse. One of them. Quick one. In today's world, I'm a razor rapper. I can't remember what interview.
I'm raised a rapper?
Cheers.
Or was it? It was some award thing or whatever. I can't remember what it was. The shop put down my rails. Really good nominees for rappers.
Oh wow.
And my homeboy was telling me that he had based off the cadence. And I don't know. What do you guys think?
Raised not a rapper. Definitely not.
So you're saying facts? I'm a razor rapper.
Raised not a rapper, no.
So what is she?
Yeah, but she's not a rapper. I don't think even the cadence doesn't remind me of rap. It's where music is in this like pockets where like you can kind of be in the middle. But like the people who are rappers, the people who are there for bars, and I think you need to respect their craft to not merge it with other people who, and that obviously is not disrespectful, other people who aren't really trying to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like you hear, like look at how he just broke down his bars, and like obviously I'm sure she has good lyrics as well.
Yeah.
But there's a difference when like people are really like trying to do certain things with rap and stuff like that. And Marie's like her album was dope. I really like it.
I loved it.
I loved it, bro.
What's your favorite Marie track?
I have to refresh my memory. Once I get something, I'll know.
I need to check my phone. But I know it's the one with Santi on that album that came out last year, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Mine is
Jumping ship.
Yes.
I think Amore, like her flow, like she's not like a typical R&B. Obviously, she's actually just an artist to be honest, but she's definitely a rapper.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Her melody is crazy. Her melodies are crazy.
She's so talented.
She is. She's really sick.
Yeah, I can remember listening to that album because I remember a lot of people were tweeting about it.
Of course now.
And I was like, okay, everybody's saying about it.
Yeah,
and then
check her
I
out.
was like, you know what, fair enough, man. Like
For
that
sure.
album is really, really good. It was so dope. It was so dope.
And I think it's good seeing her like she's embracing like elements of hip hop as well.
Yeah, 100%.
The grills, how she dresses, everything, her whole swag. Shout out to Ghana, man. She definitely repping. She definitely doing her thing, man. And her song went viral or whatever. So.
She has this new video. I remember seeing a video. I don't know if it's an old song.
Yeah.
Tiwa Savage.
Oh, no, it's Tiwa's on Tiwa's album.
Yes, on Tiwa's album.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
not seeing that. That's a really
good look for her.
interesting.
Mhm.
That's a really interesting.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tiwa for trying to tap into the Ghanaian markets, the new school. But I mean, dope to see Tiwa embrace like a new school Nigerian. But obviously, sometimes you have to start from Ghana.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes.
Yeah, she has a song with Ladipoe.
Sometimes start from Ghana. Though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wiz. We was early on that Ghana vibe. Out here, man. It's been an amazing episode. Rappers. We have to checking in every, I don't know. We have Fizz. We out here.
When you need us.
Yeah, when you need us, man. We're going to be here all day. You already know what's going on, man.
Let me know who should be the next guest.
Yo, man, let us know who the next guest should be. We're definitely going to have to pull up a seat for your favorite MC.
Drop a 16 or something for us, just,
I chair myself. I'm so proud of my seat. Born with the silver spoon, but using my hands how I eat. They try to push me down. I still stand on my feet. They didn't understand my plan. Swear down, man, can abandon the beat. Or I rely on my parents' CV. Please start paying my agency fee. Oh man.
That's a wrap, guys.
Yeah, man.
Let's
Check it
go.
out.
Jeez,
Sir.
That's a wrap.
If you want us to, listen to your stuff, hopefully not be mean or too critical about your stuff, just send it to altedaily@gmail.com. Fresh and I will listen to it, talk about it possibly, and just give it some love. Like we said, we're trying to build this hip hop thing or rap thing in Nigeria.
For sure.
So send us some things and we'll listen to it, give some feedback, big you up, and all that type of stuff. So yeah, hit one of us up.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hopefully it's good.
The Alternative Network.